Alright guys, this is Shane with NVO Techs, and what we're going to do here is an unboxing of this LG Super LED model number E2351. This is a really thin monitor, 1080p, super slim, 23-inch viewing. So we'll see what we got here. Alright. Normal cutting, we're going to be careful here so we don't cut anything accidentally. Alright. Now I want to see, on the front here, I want to see what this means. It says dual package. I want to see what they mean by that. Because to me, dual package, what it's looking like is just more styrofoam in there. So apparently that's some fancy term for styrofoam. Alright. This guy off of here. Not anything connected to it, and I won't hit the camera too often. Look down here. Man, that thing is really light, which is nice. That's what we want. Alright. This guy out. It says Flattron LG. Normal menu controls at the bottom, not anything too crazy. Flip it over. Now you'd think all the nice plastic protected the protective plastic covering would be on the front. That's the first time I've ever seen them worry about the back. See all that plastic on the back compared to the front. There's nothing on front to protect it, but they want to protect that shiny back. So, alright, we'll pull some of this plastic off of here. Well, not many people are going to be seeing the back of your monitor, but I guess if you're concerned about the back of your monitor, it's going to be nice and shiny. Now if you look at this, this has got Versa mounting, which are these 4 holes. We're looking at a DVI and a VGA connection. It doesn't have HDMI, but honestly, HDMI on a monitor is worthless unless you're worried about sound. And everybody's going to complain, well, this is 2012, you should have HDMI on your monitor. It's horrible if it doesn't have it. That's crap, guys. HDMI will actually show a slightly washed out colors. And personal experience, it's much better to run with DVI because it's still full HD, still 1080p or 1080i, it's still full HD. The only thing the HDMI does is allow you to run sound. And on a monitor, you're not really worried about the sound going to the monitor. Most of your sound is going to be through the computer speakers. So before you guys start complaining, oh no, it doesn't have HDMI, it doesn't matter. Alright, you want to have DVI and VGA. I'm not even going to use VGA, but we'll concentrate on the DVI. This is an AC input. Right here is going to be the mount for the stand, and we'll get focused on getting this the rest of the way out. Just giving you an idea on thickness. Let's say I have a Droid Razor Max. This is a Droid Razor Max, which if you guys know anything about them, they're pretty slim. If you look at this, I mean that is about the thickness of it. So, I mean that's pretty thin. The bottom, yeah, this is normal. They keep about the same depth, except for back here, which holds all the electronics. So, I mean, this thing's still really thin. Now, this is the first time I've looked at this. And I looked at it in the store when we bought it. But, I mean, this is the first time I've actually held it. I mean, that thing is, it's like it's nothing. Okay? But it feels sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap. Okay? So we're going to set this off to the side over here. And we'll focus on the box. The rest of what's in the box. Some more styrofoam. I've yet to see what they're calling dual package. So, I guess that just means more styrofoam. And then the rest of the crap is sitting in the bottom, hanging out, doing nothing. Down here, it looks like we have the bottom for the base. This is going to be the power cord, which is going to have the adapter. Okay, and that's how they save a lot of the width to make them so thin. If your monitor has just a plug-in, just a regular plug-in, chances are your monitor's thicker because the AC adapter is actually built into the thicker units, to where when they get in these LED units and they make them that thin, they've got to put that AC adapter somewhere else. And that's what this is. That's why that's so big. So keep that in mind when it comes to wherever you're going to plug it in at. Okay? So it's a little bit thicker, which is fine. Won't hurt. Most people use power strips anyway, so that's not going to hurt anything. Alright. This looks like it's a VGA cord. It didn't come with a DVI cord? You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Can't believe it. I'm gonna have to go out and buy a DVI cord to hook this up. Comes with a VGA. Who uses VGA now? Not many people. Alright, and this looks like it's the mount that allows it to mount to the stand. Now we're gonna hook that up, and we'll show you that in a little bit. This is some more just paperwork, and it looks like owner's manual, install file. Not anything that we're really gonna mess with, but I guess I'd rather have a DVI cable over this. So, all right, so let's see about putting this guy together and stand it up on its own. We're gonna get the box out of the way. Some of this dual packaging back in here. Box out of the way. All right, let's see about this guy. A lot of them are going to this. They're giving you this quick access, and they leave it there so you guys don't have to find the screws for that. Now I'm going to tell you right now, I should have 4 screws. They're probably in the back of the monitor to be able to mount this on here. Now ultimately, I'm not going to have it on the stand. I bought this guy to go on my wall. So it's not going to be a desk mountable, but I'm going to put this on here just so you guys see what it looks like. Now when I bought it, when I was buying it, I bought this from Office Depot on sale for $149.99, usually $189. There's a difference in the floor model and this model already. This model, if you look here, the base is chrome. A lot of people might not care about that, but I know there's some people that are really picky, and so keep that in mind. This one is different from the floor model. The floor model had it black. This is going to be chrome, so not a big difference, but if you were expecting black, make sure that you look into that. So you'll see how this goes on here. Excuse me for burping. And that just screws in there. It comes with the screw already in it. Let's see about connecting. Alright. So there we go with that. Come over here and grab the monitor and see if the screws are in it. I am not seeing the screws in it, so that means that the screws have got to be in one of these bags. Hey, look at there. I still can't believe it doesn't come with a DVI. What is up with that, guys? Here are those screws. This guy open. That's looking like, yeah, we can leave that on there. Some of them have really complicated systems for being able to do this, but this one looks like it's going to be really simple. If you want to see what I'm doing here, I got the screws off to the side. Careful here, guys, you don't want to damage the screen on a brand new monitor. It's got a couple guide holes right there and right there. You can see a couple of guide pins. I'm going to focus on getting it in that, and then that will allow these screw holes to line up. Okay? I'm going to keep my arm underneath there, kind of like that. Now I came prepared, and I have a Phillips screwdriver already, and it looks like they are lined up. Weird looking in there. Put that guy down in there, not like that. Start over. Give it back. Ooh, went down in between there. Alright. We might edit out some of this so we don't see a 10-minute trying to put a screw in here type crap. Yeah, we're gonna edit this out, guys. Alright guys, we're back. Said we'd edit out some of that. It wasn't difficult, it just took 2 hands. And what you have to do is make sure that you have this separate and you're holding this separate, and you guide the screws down into here first and then set it down on there. Okay? And once you get that, it's pretty simple. Okay? Now this monitor looks like it tilts, and I'm going to tilt it just to see how it does. It might not tilt, but it's showing it does tilt, but it's all inside this head. And honestly guys, I don't want to take it back off there. It's not hard, but I want to take it back off there to re-tilt it for us. So it does tilt. But we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to take this guy out of here. Alright. So, the end result, it's a pretty nice looking little monitor. Side view, get the profile. Pretty nice. We could do some fine tuning with the angle of it if you wanted. In this situation, we're not going to do that. I think that, I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to be mounted on the wall. And hide all the wires behind the wall. So, alright. I don't think there's that much more about it. So that concludes our unboxing. Once I get it hooked up to the computer, we'll actually do a review on it to see how it functions, to see what the response time on it is. It's a 5 millisecond response time, but we'll see how it handles gameplay. And I tend to play mainly FPS games like Battlefield 3, so once it's up, I'll do the review and you guys will see how it runs. Till then, we'll see you later.